Some are calling the open carry bill now heading to the state Senate disturbing and aimed at law enforcement. It would prevent an officer from asking someone they see carrying a gun if they have a handgun license. KXAN's Aaron Cargile spoke to people on both sides of this debate.
It's a necessary part of the open carry bill. Without this, you truly don't have open carry.
Republican Matt Rinaldi and Democrat Harold Dutton were behind the amendment that basically says an officer cannot ask to see your handgun license just because you're carrying.
The police officers, just like if you're driving a car, need some reasonable suspicion of a crime or reasonable suspicion that the person's unlicensed.
Well, I actually spent the afternoon watching them go back and forth online.
Kent Morrison carries a concealed handgun on a regular basis.
Why should they be stopped and questioned while they're doing something totally legal?
So it's disturbing a little because it's definitely aimed at law enforcement.
But the executive director of the largest police association in Texas believes it will tie the hands of officers.
They might just say, do you have a license for your weapon? And you'd say, yes, I do, and here it is, and then that's the end of that.
In a past interview, the Cedar Park police chief said open carry will make their job harder.
I will say that that's just a reality. It is going to be difficult for the beat cop to know who should have a gun, who shouldn't have a gun.
I just see criminals opting to keep it concealed. They're already breaking a bunch of laws. Why put a spotlight on themselves?
The bill is now in the hands of the Senate. Aaron Cargile, KXAN News.
This has been an interesting swing over the decades in Texas to this open carry legislation. In 1871, Texas lawmakers passed the first ban on open carry of pistols and other personal weapons. You could still own one, but unless you had a valid legal reason or not for a defense you were supposedly had to leave it at home. 124 years later, in 1995, the concealed carrying of handguns became legal in Texas. The carrying of long guns and rifles in public is and always has been legal in Texas, provided it is not done in a threatening manner.